You know, I think the thought is that number one, we all kind of fell in love with what we did here, and we've had a lot of interest from the consumer wanting more, actually. And you know, so we've talked a lot about, you know, again, a new edition for the fall. What's next? What am I missing in my wardrobe, kind of thing, when I want to put the watch together with it? And that's really what we talked about. And then the next thing that we've talked about, which, you know, we're just in the infancy stages of it, is a different size, and kind of starting from scratch on something like that as well. We knew how to make beautifully perfect, elegant shoes. We knew how to make those. But to make shoes that feel like you had them for your whole life was nothing that anybody at the time, this is back in 2000, 2001, was really ever approached at that point in time. And it was one of a number of things in that world that put us on the map in terms of working with leathers, was the way we approached that. We didn't just wash something and dry it out and make it a rock, you know. We really worked on things that were all done artisanally by hand. This isn't just a big name company that I'm buying a watch from. This is somebody that, you know, hey, you scratch the case, send it to us, we'll buff it out for you, there's no charge for it. Your bezel gets scratched, send it back to us, we'll buff it out. This is kind of a lifetime, you know? And there's not a lot of those things left in our lives today that, you know, that you really do that. I mean, there's very few things that you can buy that you really feel like, hey, I made an investment in it and I feel comfortable with it. And even though more than likely you're not going to need a lot of these things, it's there for you.
I mean, a great watch has always been the gentleman's accessory. If it was Einstein, if it was any of the men who we always admired, if it was Warhol, if it's Varvatos himself, a great watch was always the accessory of intellectual and brilliant men.